Hi, it's Mike Doplays at CreativeObituaries.com. You know, people ask me often if it's a good idea to write obituaries ahead of time. And my answer is absolutely. In fact, we did that for my mother. My mother passed away early in 2022, and my dad suggested about a week ahead of time that I should get started working on one. And I'm glad he did, because it allowed myself, along with my siblings, my dad, to all have some input into the obituary. Now, I was able to get a good draft started, but by the time we were done, we had like 6 or 7 revisions that were made. So I would have much rather had done that when we did ahead of time than after my mom passed, when you have enough other things to take care of without worrying about deadline pressure of having it ready for the funeral home to send to the newspaper and so on. So my advice is absolutely, especially in cases where you can tell that the end is probably going to be coming before long. You know, there's no law that says you have to wait for somebody to die before working on their obituary. And in some cases, the person might even want a say in their obituary themselves. For instance, my dad is still alive, but I've written a draft of his. In fact, I did it several years ago. And after my mom passed, he said, all right, now we need to update mine. So I think it's something to keep in mind, I guess, especially for somebody my age with elderly parents. It's great to have that in place. It's kind of like having the same preparation mindset as having a will or power of attorney or buying the burial plot. There's no reason why an obituary can't be part of that planning process as well. It'll take a lot of the stress away from a really stressful time when the person passes, and you won't be in such a bad mood, for lack of a better term. You might be able to have some fun with it. There was a story in my mom's obit that my brother told me I had never heard before until that week. And it was one of those funny ones, and it was great to hear at the wake service somebody come up to me and say, I loved being able to laugh through the tears while reading your mom's obituary. To me, that meant a lot, and it made it very memorable for people. So as you're doing your planning, even whether it's for yourself, you can certainly have me work on one for yourself ahead of time. I've done that for various family members as well, and friends, or somebody who's maybe nearing the end of their life. Absolutely a good idea to work on an obituary ahead of time. Hope to see you soon on CreativeObituaries.com. Click over there, take a look at some examples, and go to the forum to get me started on working on one for you.